I know what line you want me to say. I'm not going to say it. The old. Now that I'm a million subscriber YouTuber, I think the first thing I need to do is get a new office chair. Because look at this thing. You can see the wood on the armrest. This thing's on its last legs for sure. But I just want to say thank you so much to all of you watching right now for a million subscribers. Because without you, this would not be possible. And it's a milestone I never thought we would achieve together. I mean, Minecraft history and 2B2T, it's fascinating stuff, but I didn't think a million people would be interested in it, so I'm just blown away, and thank you for your support. But I want to take my special today to tell you a story that I've been dying to tell you for years. This is my origin story. This is how I actually became a YouTuber in the first place, because it was a freak accident, and I never intended to become a YouTuber. It happened. And it's such a bizarre story that I can't wait to share with you. So we're just going to go straight from the beginning. I started playing Minecraft in 2010, specifically during the summertime when Notch was doing his Secret Friday updates. And I was in college at the time, and I paid for the game. I loved it. I introduced my college buddies to it. We played together. It was just a great time, you know? It was the perfect game for getting over hangovers. I mean, I'm just being real here. It was great. But we played on deadmau5's Minecraft server when multiplayer came out. We played on MC PvP. You know, we were all over the place. And it wasn't until 2013, after I had graduated college already, that I discovered 2B2T for the first time. And over the years, I discovered that it was more than just an anarchy Minecraft server. There was history. There were builds. There were all these people with all these stories. And I've always been a huge history buff, so I guess that side of me was naturally attracted to 2B2T. Fast forward to May of 2016. This is a big step for me. I've never admitted this before, like on my YouTube channel. This is my first time. Before I was a YouTuber, I was an elementary school teacher, and I taught science, and I taught social studies and history, and I really enjoyed the profession. It was a lot of fun. It was a great way to, contribute to society. I did enjoy it a lot. But in June of 2016, I was off work for the summer. I mean, teachers don't have to work during the summer. We get 3 months off, which was pretty nice. And it just so happened that the Minecraft server that I had played on for the past 3 years had just been invaded by a Minecraft YouTuber, the Camping Rusher. And you got to remember, at this time, I had 3 months with absolutely nothing to do. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a YouTube video of me killing his fans just to get a rise out of him, just to troll him, to see what happens. Because, I'm so used to being a positive influence to kids. I want to just kill them for once. Now, I'd actually uploaded Minecraft videos to my YouTube channel as early as 2014, but I was never trying to be a YouTuber. Those were all inside jokes for my friends on 2B2T, and I'd even uploaded Team Fortress 2 clips earlier in the channel's lifespan, but these were all just editing exercises. I was never trying to be a YouTuber. I want to just make that clear. This was not something I was ever planning to get into. So I got onto 2B2T. I killed all these Rusher fans, and I clipped it. And then I was huge into video editing in high school. Like, I used Sony Vegas and everything for work experience and stuff. But all of the early Rusher War videos that I put out were made in Windows Movie Maker. Because I didn't have the expensive software at the time, because I wasn't a YouTuber. So what would an elementary school teacher need Sony Vegas for? Putting together clips of a recorder recital? So anyway, I put out this video. And it instantly gets hate from Rusher's fan base, but it got a lot of views. The most viewed video on my channel at that time, I think, was a couple thousand. And it was like the Minecraft bow jumping video. It was just an excuse to show off Asgard 2 on 2B2T, but this new Rusher killing video got over 20,000 views in about 24 hours. And that was the most views I'd ever gotten on a YouTube video before, and I was just blown away. I was just like, what? This is hilarious. Like I even called up my college buddies, like, Carter and Stryak, who's longtime fans of the channel, probably remember. I called them up. I'm like, you're not gonna believe this. I'm killing these kids on a Minecraft server, and people are eating this stuff up. It's insane. And they were like, keep going, man. Keep making videos. So I was like, okay. So I put out more videos of me killing these Rusher fans at spawn. And eventually, I put out a video of us raiding a 40-person compound, and we killed everyone inside, and we burned the whole place to the ground. I think one of the reasons why people loved that video specifically was that you've got this grown man with a deep voice that's taking a Minecraft server this seriously, and he's killing all these people. He's just swearing like a sailor. He just does not care at all. There was something about that like drew people to the videos. And after a few days, the Camping Rusher himself actually discovered that video that I had made, and he included a clip of it in his video. And that's when my channel really started to blow up. I talked to a bunch of the older 2B2T players, and I said, you know what? We should go to war with these Rusher fans. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Wouldn't that be fun? Like, that was our first priority, was to have fun. And they're like, yeah, like Sato, like I got his stamp of approval. We came out with Team Veteran, which was like a meme faction. So right after we had declared war on the Camping Rushers fan base and on Rusher himself, that's when I started actually making history videos about 2B2T, because I guess my teaching side actually took over. I'm like, there's this complete other side of the server that none of these newbies have any idea actually exists. I mean, the history, the builds, the conflicts between groups, the history of groups trying to take over the actual server itself. I mean, they had no idea. If you were a casual observer, you'd have no idea any of this stuff was going on. So I'm like, you know what? Now that I'm fully committed to this YouTuber gimmick for the next 2.5 months, let's roll with it. Let's just go all in. And so all summer, I was just making 2B2T videos, and just, my entire real life got put on hold, basically, because I was putting out sometimes 2 or 3 videos a day. They weren't that long, but like I was putting them out multiple times a day because I was just having a blast. The whole summer, it was just gym, eat, sleep, occasionally see friends, but everything else was just YouTube. I was fully dedicated. Like, it was taking up the majority of my time, I would say. And I'm not going to bore you with any more during the Rusher War, because a lot of you that have watched my channel for a long time, you know what happened. I fought Rusher at the end of the summer. I beat him in a duel, and everything was super cool. But here's the part of the story that you don't know. So near like middle of August, I had to go back to work as a school teacher. And it's around this time that Rusher actually stops making 2B2T videos. He still makes them once in a while, but it gets down to like 1 every 2 weeks. So he effectively left the server, and I was going back to school. Well, as soon as that happened, the views on my videos drastically dropped because the war was basically over. I didn't have as much time to dedicate to the channel because I was working. Being a full-time elementary school teacher, you're putting in at least, I would say, 45 hours a week. It's a lot of work, and that's not counting the work that you put in like outside of school. So it was at this point that I started living the double life of being a school teacher by day and then being a YouTuber at night, because I was still putting out Minecraft videos, but I was doing my best to keep it a secret from my students, because if they found me out, if they found out that I was actually a YouTuber, it was actually going to cause a lot of problems at school. Because one, how do you focus when your teacher is a YouTuber? Like, you're just going to want to ask him questions about YouTube. Second of all, I cussed like a sailor in those early 2B2T videos. So if I get found out, all my students are going to hear their teacher dropping F-bombs, dropping S-bombs. My principal is going to be hearing me say these things. So I had to try and keep it a total secret from everyone that I worked with. And I was successful for a while. But then winter break, of 2016 going into 2017 happened, and I did my famous world record boat live stream, and it got 2.5 million views on YouTube. And that's what pushed me over 100,000 subscribers. And, you know, I just done my face reveal at 80K, and this is what really blew up the channel a second time, even in the absence of all the conflict on Tubi2T. And I think you can figure out what happened next. I got found out by one of my students. He saw the boat world record live stream and then went back and saw my face reveal. He saw all my old Tubi2T videos. So the cat was out of the bag at this point. All of my students and the entire faculty of the school I worked at discovered that I was actually a YouTuber. So I was a teacher by day and a YouTuber by night. For about an entire week, it was the talk of the school. Like, I can't believe our teacher was a YouTuber. And look at his channel, he's got a silver play button. It was, I didn't hear the end of it. It was rough. Luckily, the staff, they were cool with it. My principal was cool with it. You know, as long as I was just talking about Minecraft and I wasn't swearing, it wasn't really a big deal. So I was fortunate enough to, you know, be at a school where they were cool with it, because I'm sure there are other schools out there that if they found out that I was a YouTuber, they would have given me the boot, but my school was cool. 2017 was a really strange time for the channel, because at this point I had gone from 0 to 135,000 subscribers in just 6 months. That is unreal growth for a YouTube channel, and I honestly didn't know how to maintain that. I didn't actually know how to be a YouTuber. Yeah, I'd made entertaining videos and made history videos about Tubi2T, but at that point, I didn't know what the formula was. I didn't realize that the history videos were what people actually wanted. So I was experimenting with different kinds of content on the channel. I did a lot of vlogs back then, which were mainly just an excuse for me and my buddies to do stupid stuff in real life. Like, we were in our mid-20s, getting into our later 20s. We're like, this is going to be the last opportunity we have to do really dumb stuff and have a good excuse for it. Like, we explored that abandoned hotel in the Everglades. Like, we were going on road trips and stuff and just doing dumb vlogs. Like, it was a fun time for me personally. But looking back, that was not the kind of content I should have been putting out on the channel. I should have just been focusing on what the people actually wanted, which was quality Minecraft history videos and Tubi2T videos. But like I said, I didn't know how to be a YouTuber. I didn't know what formula worked. So I was all over the place. If you have been watching me since before 2017 and you're still around, you are a trooper. And I'm sorry that I had to put you through such horrible content. It was around this time that it really started to kick in that I'm trying to be a school teacher and a YouTuber both at the same time. And both of those are full-time professions. And if you cannot dedicate all your time to one of them, both will suffer. I was never able to focus at school the same way I was able to before YouTube. And YouTube, I could really only grow the channel organically in the summertime when I was able to do it full-time. I was just not ready to pull the trigger on making YouTube my career yet. I just wasn't ready for it. So sure enough, it's the end of the summer of 2017. My channel had been growing over the summer, but mainly because I was just streaming a lot. It wasn't because I was making good content. And as soon as I went back to school and was not able to stream as often, subscriber count just started tanking. I was actually losing subscribers every month. It got so bad that my channel was put in YouTube's algorithm hell. Now, if you don't know, it's a YouTuber term. Algorithm hell is when YouTube thinks a channel is dying and it cannot be saved, it just completely removes it from the algorithm. So no new people will ever find your content. And so my channel was in algorithm hell from, I want to say, September of 2017 to around March of like 2018. It's around this time that Ant Venom actually made formal contact with me because he had discovered Tubi2T because of my videos. And he wanted to make a video for himself about Tubi2T. And it's around this period that Ant Venom sort of took me under his wing and taught me how to actually be a good YouTuber. I mean, scripted content, consistent uploads, instead of trying to rush out content every week, take your time and make it good. So when Ant Venom released his Tubi2T video, he brought a bunch of people my way, and it was just enough new viewers to take my channel out of algorithm hell. And it was finally starting to grow again. And I'm like, all right, this is my second chance. I cannot screw this up. So for about a year, I just focused on improving everything about my content. I mean, higher quality footage, higher quality audio, changing the way that I spoke in my videos to try and make it, more appealing to just mainstream audiences, I guess you could say. Just overall trying to improve and be better in every single way. And over time, my videos improved to the point where now they were starting to get picked up by the general Minecraft audience. And then everyone knows the YouTube algorithm blew up in 2019, in early 2019 with the 10th anniversary of Minecraft, SMP Live, PewDiePie making Minecraft content again, which, by the way, do not forget,
FitMC is the best Minecraft YouTuber.
That's right, just in case some of you forgot. But it's around this time that I truly started to blow up, and in just 1 year, we've gone from 250,000 subscribers to 1 million. We gained 750,000 subscribers in 1 year. And I just want to thank all of you for being along this journey for me. It was easy for everyone to see the ups. This is my first time talking about the downs of the channel. And it was around last year. So it was end of May. The school year was done with. I finally said, you know what? This is the only opportunity I will ever have to do YouTube full time. So I'm going to run with it. And just in the past year, I mean, it's been unbelievable. It has been unbelievable. At the end of last school year, I had to sign every yearbook, not as my real name, as FitMC. It sucked, man. Everyone at the school understood what I was doing. They knew I was going full time. They understood, and they were kind about it, and they wished me the best of luck, and they said I can come back at any time, but I don't think I'm going to be coming back anytime soon. Will I ever go back to teaching someday? Maybe far in the future, but for fun rather than necessity, Long story short, a school teacher becomes a Minecraft YouTuber as a joke, and things just go off the rails. I have tons of more stories I could tell you, but I'm going to save them for now because right now, I actually want to use this time to answer some questions that a lot of you have asked me in my comment sections for years, but I've never been able to actually answer them because they don't quite fit into a video. Did I make my own Minecraft skin? Yes. I actually created my original Minecraft skin in 2010. That brown, sweatshirt that you see my character always wearing is based off of a brown Obey sweatshirt that I had in college. I'm going to throw up a picture of it real quick. I don't have it anymore because I wore it so much that it was threadbare by the time I actually had to throw it away, but I loved that sweatshirt, and so that's what it's based off of. But over time, I just made slight adjustments to the skin just to reflect how I looked in real life, The metal gauntlet on my character's arm is actually a reference to Ash from The Evil Dead, because I loved those movies growing up, like the Evil Dead movies and Army of Darkness and stuff, so that's always been a nod to Ash. Why do you call yourself FitMC? Well, the entire gimmick was that I was a Minecraft player that actually took fitness seriously and went to the gym and worked out, and I still do. Even in quarantine, there's tons of exercises you can all do to stay fit. I mean, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, squats. Seriously, try and do sets of 30 bodyweight squats in a row, and your legs are going to be killing you. You're going to thank me. Do you have any college stories you're willing to share with us? No. Let's just say me and the boys had a great time living the typical college experience. Even though I was studying to become a teacher, I did not party like a teacher, I'll tell you that much. What's the future of the channel looking like? Well, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed in the past few months, I've been making a lot of Minecraft history videos that are not about 2B2T, they're just about Minecraft. I've been branching out a little bit with just more general Minecraft content, and it seems to be doing very well, so I'll probably continue on that trend. 2B2T is still priority number one, but I do enjoy branching off with this other Minecraft content, so I'm going to continue to do so. You know, as a creator, yes, you want to give the people what they want, but it's also fun to experiment a little bit, you know, see how much wiggle room you actually have. So we're going to continue on our current course, and we'll see what happens. Do you have a girlfriend, Fit? Not at the moment. Before I became a YouTuber, I was in way more relationships and was out a lot more, but YouTube takes up so much of your time. It is a commitment. I mean, and especially when I was teaching at the same time too. So since becoming a YouTuber, I've only been in 2 relationships, and both of them, it wasn't fair to her because I just didn't have the time to dedicate to the relationship, you know? So, but my Tinder dates, I tell them I'm a stock trader. I don't tell them I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. They don't know the difference. Don't look at me like that. You would do the same thing. I am very excited for the future of the channel. There's still so many untold stories from 2B2T that I have yet to tell. There's a bunch of ideas that I have for general Minecraft videos. The future is going to be very exciting for all of us, and I want to thank all of you for your support that you've given me over the past 4 years, and you've allowed me to travel the world and meet tons of crazy people and just like literally live out this dream that I had as just a school teacher, you know? So I just want to say thank you so much, and if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter and Instagram to stay updated on when my new content is coming out. I stream here on YouTube every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so don't forget to tune in, all right? But that's it for my subscriber special. Thank you so much. And remember, I'm not your dad.